What's going on, everybody? LK here, back at it again with another video, and today some more Dragon Ball Fighters for y'all. And today we're going to do the opposite. So I did the problem with Vegito, I guess last week at this point. Disclaimer, there's not a lot of problems with him. He's a really good character, but you know, character still has flaws. I have a link to that video in the description below if you're interested. Today, I'm going to go the opposite side and talk about Vegito's secret technique. Today, we're going to be talking about Vegito's 236S. So this move is really good, quite fast, clears the screen. It's an amazing move, but there's actually 3 ways you can toss these projectiles. So you can do the normal 236S, where you can move after doing it, and you could also fire 2 if you feel like it. So what's nice about the normal one, the 236S, is not only where he appears and the spread, but also you're doing it from the ground. So your opponent, if you're standing here, your opponent doesn't know if you're going to run up, if you're going to run up and do legs, if you're going to jump and do legs, or if you're going to do this, or if you're going to wait. So in a hypothetical situation here, you could be waiting, you could be doing this. Your opponent won't really know what to do. They basically, if they want to super dash at it, they have to guess blindly. Yeah! Which leads us into method number 2, because it has the same type of idea. So this is IID back 236S. So 1, it's a little less vulnerable because you're falling generally. If you wait for on your way down like that, he'll fall down with you. When you do it falling like this, it has much more frame advantage as well. Here you can probably get it to around like plus 22, plus 23 if you do it deep enough, compared to the normal 236S, which is only plus 2. But you have air options. So similar to the first method, instant air dash back is also another movement type that is kind of hard for the opponent to judge whether or not they should take a bigger risk, like doing a super dash. They don't know whether or not you're going to do nothing and wait, or are you going to throw the 236S. Now the third method of throwing it is Tiger Knee. So if you don't know what Tiger Knee is, this is a technique, it's based off a move from Street Fighter, Sagat. Tiger Knee! And the concept is that you have a special move that you can do in the air, like 236S, and this is a method that we use to do air moves as low to the ground as possible. If you look at the lever in the middle of the screen, I'm red team right here, so instead of doing jump and then this, we would do 236, quarter circle forward on the ground first, and then hold up and then do it. Like that. Now, similar to the other 2 methods, you're doing this from the ground, so the opponent, again, can't really tell when you're going to do it. They basically have to either have something ready or take a big risk or just avoid a situation already. The spread is quite low, actually, but he does get air options quite high, and from here, you could do another one if you want, or you can retreat to safety. So I know I said there was 3 ways to throw the split finger shot, but the secret technique here is there's actually a 4th way to do it. Yeah! So again, as a quick review, we have this. This is just doing it. This is doing it off air dash back. And this is the Tiger D one. So the last one is this. So what is the difference? Like, doesn't that look similar to some of the other ones I've done? So again, we have this is 236. This is air dash back. And this is the Tiger Knee. The 4th one being that one. Notice how, despite me being low to the ground, I don't pop up like the Tiger Knee 236S. This is because we're using a similar technique to what I talked about last week, the Kara cancel. So last week I talked about GT Goku using his 5S and Kara canceling it into the Dragon Rush. So what that is you are doing 5S and canceling it into Dragon Rush before the 5S actually has a hitbox. What this does is it makes it a little bit more visually tricky for the defender when they're trying to see whether or not you're going to Dragon Rush. So in Vegito's case, we're actually doing a similar thing. We are Kara canceling his Jump S. His Jump S stops air momentum no matter what. And this, my friends, is how we're able to get a split finger shot where the momentum is stalled. So for whatever reason, unlike GT Goku's 5S into Kara DR, you don't really see the JS when you do it. But you can definitely tell you've done this correctly because of how he moves when he jumps. When you do a normal jump into 236S, he pops up a little bit. The TK one, he goes flying up. The Kara cancel one, he should stop immediately and go down. Based on what I said about the other ways of throwing it, the advantages of this should be pretty obvious. He gets to do really low to the ground, repeated pretty good frame advantage ki blasts that have a really good spread from a position where it's hard to judge what exactly he's going to do without either having good anti-ki blast tools or taking a big risk like super dash. So being able to throw it this way adds to his already super incredible screen control. Hopefully that made sense. If you guys have any questions or comments, definitely feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.